Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's lesson, we will we will solve the past paper questions of exponent that the notes I have made from for Edexcel GCSE past papers from 2023 January past paper, 2022, 2021, and 2020. From all of these past papers of Edexcel or GCSE, I have make file for past paper questions of just exponents, and I'm also making for other topics separately, topic wise the past paper questions. And then I'm also creating videos on the past paper with topic wise. So these questions are of exponent and also in scientific notation form questions. Like some of the questions are also in past paper in exponent form, but in they're asking in like to find in ordinary form or standard form. So let's start. In first question, they are saying this question is of 1 mark of its first part, and its B part is of 2 marks. So they are saying that write 6.25 times 10 to the power of -4 as an ordinary number. So how we can write this thing into ordinary number, or we can write in the standard form. The way is that there are two ways to solve this question. First way is that like I will write here 6.25 times by 10 to the power of -4 according to scientific notation rule. If the power is negative, so you will go 4 units where the decimal is, from that point to 4 units to the left side, from right to left side. So if you look at this number, I will go from here to 1, then I will write one more 0, 2, then I will write one more 0, 3, and then I will write one more 0, which is 4. So after 4 decimal places on the left side, I will go backward from right to left, and then I will put a decimal. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I will put decimal, and I will put right. I will put 0 here. So the answer for this one would be 0.00625. 0.00625. And the other way to do this question is, like we have power negative. So according to exponent rule, when the power is negative, so to make it positive, we bring it down in denominator. So we will bring down 10 to the power of 4 down because it's negative, so it will become positive then. 10 to the power of 4 as a positive. After that, what we will do, as we know that any number that has a power, like you can see 10 has power 4. It means that you can write with 4 zeros. So 6.25 over, with 1 you'll write 1, 2, 3, and 4 zeros. And now what we will do after that, we will divide it by 10,000. So 6.25, and you will see that we will get the same answer. But there are two ways to solve this question: 1, 2, 3, and 4. So 10,000 is 0.00625. 0.000, and that's 625. So you can see that the same answer I got here, 0.00625. That's our answer. Okay. Now we will move on B part. In B part, they are saying work out 2.4 times 10 to the power of 12 divided by 9.6 times 10 to the power of 4, and give your answer in standard form. Now how we can solve this question, as you can see that the base is 10 here. So it's mean that with 1 we can write 12 zeros, and we can use the this rule as well. Like, but power is positive, so we'll go according to the power that units to the right from decimal. So we can write here 2.4 times by 10 to the power of 12. Let me make its size bigger. 10 to the power of 12 divided by, because there's a divide sign, and then I will write here with the black color 9.6. 9.6 times by 10 to the power of 4. Now what we can do, we can according to power 12, we will go for 12 zeros to the left right side, and instead of that we can just times it by 2.4 times by 10 to the power of 12. So 2.4 times by 10 to the power of 10, and I will just do this thing on the calculator. 10 to the power of 12, that is 2 4, and you will write 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11, 11 zeros. But that is a lot zeros. So we can use here the other way is that we can use here exponent rule. 2.4 times 10 to the power of, so we'll write 2.4 as it is, the more simplest way. 9.6, when bases are same according to exponent rule, when we have a bases are same and it's in division form, opposite of division is subtraction. Like division means basically you are taking out, right? Like you are doing subtraction continuously. So we will times by 10 to the power of 12, and 4 is in denominator. When you move this 4 to the top, it's you will subtract because of the rule. 12 minus 4, and 12 minus 4 equals to 6. So we will write 2.4 divided by 9.6, and you will times the top value by 10 to the power of 6. Now the other thing that we can do here, the other thing we can do here, you can first of all solve this decimal 2.4 divided by 9.6, and then you will times it by 10 power 6. So 2.4 divided by 9.6, which is 0.25. So 0.25, 0.25 times by 10 to the power of 6. 10 to the power of 6 means that with 1 we will write 6 zeros, and we will times it by on calculator. So 0.25 times by, with 1 you'll write 1 2 3 4 5 and 6, 6 zeros with each other. So 0.25 times by 1 2 3 4 5 6, and we got 25000, 250, and then you write 3 more zeros with it, 1 2 and 3. That's our answer. Okay, so this question was of 1 mark, and this was of 2 marks, and this is done. Now we'll move on question number 12. They are saying here that work out the value of m, 3 to the power of 1 over 2 times by, like you have to solve left side, and then you have to write in this form your answer. After that you will find out the m value. So how we will do it, you can write here 3 to the power of 1 over 2 times by 3 to the power of 2 over 5. Okay, so to solve this question we will use the rule here. I already wrote it before. So to find the value of m, you can use the property a times, like when the bases are same, base is basically 3 and exponent is on top, 1 over 2 and 2 over 5. So bases are same, what we can do, we can just write the base once, which is 3 to the power of 1 over 2 plus 2 over 5. Already I have mentioned here 1 over 2 plus 2 over 5. To add the exponent you need to make a common denominator, which is 10. So we will write here 3 to the power of 1 half plus 2 over 5. Now we have to make its denominator same. So to make the denominator same, we will times the 2 with 5 and 5 with 2. So this will become 10. 5 times 2 times 5 is 10. So 1 times 5 is 5 plus 2 times 5 times 2 is 10. 2 times 2 is 4. So this will become 3 to the power of 9 over 10. Now 3 to the power of 9 over 10. This thing we got on left hand side. And what we have on the right hand side in question, which is 3 to the power of m. Now what we will do, we can see that on the left hand side we have 3, on the right hand side we have 3. So according to the rule, we will just cancel them because 3 divided by 3 is 1. We got 9 over 10. So this one cancel out, we got 9 over 10 equals to m. And this is our final answer. Now in B, this question was of 1 mark, and look how many steps are there. But if you know the rules, you can easily solve this question. 5 to the power of minus 10 divided by 5 to the power of minus 4, which is, and this question is also similar to it, the previous that we did, but there was one thing different, that here it was multiply sign in the middle. So according to indices rule, when there is a multiply sign in the middle, we add the powers if the bases are same. Base means that like the number that contain power, like this 3 and 3. And now the second rule for indices is that if the bases are same and there's divide sign in the middle, so you will subtract the powers. But we can see in our question they both have negative sign. But let's see how to do it. Okay, so let's do this question now. Wait, what? Yeah, here. But okay, so we will look at the. Okay, so I have uploaded the rule on the left side. So we will see the rule. Divide sign is there if the bases are same. We can see that 5 and 5 is same here. So when their divide sign and bases are same, so what's the rule of exponent is, indices is that you can subtract the power, like 5 7, 5 power 7, 5 power 3, and when you divide it, like you will not divide, you will subtract the power. So 7 minus 3, which is 4. Now if you look at this question, they both have negative sign, like 5 power minus 10. According to rule, we will be having minus sign of rule 1. So I'm using purple color. Then I will write here minus 4. 4 has also negative sign, so I will put a bracket and then I will write 4. So I am taking left hand side. This will be equals to 5 to the power of, now minus 10, so we need to open the bracket. Minus and minus, that become positive, so it would be positive 4, and this will give you minus 5 to the power of minus 10 minus 4 is minus 6. And sorry, 5 has no sign here with it. Now we got minus 6 here. So what they were saying, work out the value of n. Work out the value of n. So let me draw a line. We will do now 5 to the power of minus 6. I will write here according same way now. Last step is similar to the previous part. So equals to right hand side that we have, it is 5 power n. You can see that on left side and right hand side they both have 5 and 5, and their power is minus 6 and n. So 5 divided by, we will cancel this. 5 divided by 5, that's 1. So we got minus 6 equals to n. So we will mention here minus 6, n is equals to minus 1. That's our answer. So this is the way. Now next they're saying write down the value of m plus 2 to the power of 0. Whole power is 0, where m is a positive integer. We have to write the value of it. We have to solve it. We will go on the rules again. So if you look at on the rules, any number or any variable whose power is 0, that always equals to 1. So the example that is written here is 34 to the power of 0 equals to 1. Let's say I'm writing here 5 power 0 plus 2 power 0. What will be the answer of it? This will be, because any power has power 1, power has 0 is equals to 1. So we will write here 1 plus 2 power 0, which is 1. So we will add it and we will write here 2. 1 plus 1 is 2. Now if you look at this question, here two things are here. Bracket is also here and inside power is here as well. Like two rules in one question, in one step. So when we have a bracket, we open the bracket and we um, distribute that power inside with each term, even if it's on top of the fraction, even if it's in denominator, down value of the fraction. So you can see here, when they have opened this bracket, this m will become the power of a, this m will become the power of b, 5 square and 6 square. That's why they got 36 here. So if you look at our question, we have to open the power of this one as well. And we have plus sign in the middle. So it's mean that we will write here m power 0 plus 2 power 0 when you open the bracket. Now this will rule come that when any power is 0, any variable power is 0, that's always equals to 1. So we will say here m power 0 is 1 plus 2 power 0 is 1. That's equals to 2. And they said m is a positive integer, so we got the positive integer which is 1. And when you add them, that's 2. So our answer is 2. Now in next question they are saying simplify 3a square, b4 and 3. Now same rule that we have discussed before that, like when the bracket is there, when you open the bracket, you will distribute the power outside of the bracket with inside each term. Same thing we're gonna do here. Now we have here, how many terms we have inside? 3, a and b. So 3 has no power mentioned. When any number is just simply written here, we means that, like, it means that they have a power 1. It has a power 1. So we will write here 3 3 power is 1, so I'm writing 1 on top of it. Wait, let me use a different color for it. So it's 1, and then times by, I will use here black color, a power 2, then b power 4, and then bracket close. Now in next step, I will multiply 3 with inside each term, its power. So 3, 1 times 3 is 3, so 3 power become 3, times by a power, because 3 times 2 is 6, so a power will be 6, times by 3 times 4 is 12, so b power is 12. When variable has a power and we multiplied it, after that now I can't do anything because there is no other term with like similar to a and b. So what I can do, if I look at 3 cube, according to indices rule, if we have simple number and we want to write expand form of it, like 3 cube, 3 cube means that, like, you will multiply, you will repeat the 3 how many times according to its exponent. Exponent is 3, so 3 times 3 times 3. So 3 times 3 is 9. If you multiply this, then 9 times 3 is 27. So instead of 3 cube, in next step, what I can do, I can write here 27, then a to the power of 6, b to the power of 12. And this is the final answer. Now in next one, this is the factorization question. So we will not do it because we have to do just exponent questions. So we're not gonna do it. Okay, let's move on next one. Then they are saying for question number 12, simplify 2 over y power 0. Now look, it has two things, divide and power is 0, but no base is same. Y has no number written with it. So any number that has power 0, according to rule, what we have studied about it, its power is its power is 1. Its power is 1 here. A power 0, 34 power 0. So we will write here 2 over y power 0, and in next step we will do, I'm just doing on right side of it. So 2 over any number has power 0, that's 1. And anything you divide it by 1, that's always the same thing. 2 divided by 1 is 1. So our answer is 1. This is done. Simplify fully. Now this question is also similar to the question that we did before. So it means these type of questions are repeating here. This where we did this one. So now in this question they are saying 16a power 4 and 3 over 4. 16, according to rule, what we will do, we will distribute with 16 has what power it has? It has no power mentioned, which means its power is 1 times by what's the a power is 4. So I will write as it is 3 to the power of 4. Now in next step, what I will do, I will distribute 3 over 4 with inside each term. So 16 to the power of 1 times 3 over 4 is 3 over 4 times by a to the power of 4. So 4 times 3 over 4. I'm going to use blue color for it, and I'm going to use blue color for it. Blue. Okay. Now what we will do? Uh, 10 second. Okay. So 16. Now I'm going to write the same question here. So 16 power is 3 over 4. You will multiply it, and a power is, now 4 times 3 is 12. So a power is 12 over 4. We can see that 12 and 4, they both are divisible. In 4 table, 12 come 4 times, 3 is 12. So we can write 16 to the power of 3 fourths, and we will write a to the power of 4 times 3 is 12, so 3. Now 3 over 4, 16 to the power of 3 over 4. So 16 comes in 2 table, and how many times we multiply 2, that will give us 16. So 2 times 2 times 2 times by 2 is 16. Like if you multiply 2 4 times with itself, it will give you 16. So I can change 16 into 2 to the power of 4. So 2 to the power of 4, and 16 was already having a power which is 3 fourth. So I will write 3 fourth here with red color. 3 fourth. Then times by a to the power of 3. Now next thing what will be, because 4 divided by 4, which is 1. So we got 2 cube times by a power 3. And 2 cube means that we can also write this thing into expand form. And 2 cube is 2 times 2 times 2, which is 8. So 8 times a power 3. This is our answer. So right here, 8 times a power 3.